Good morning, guys, and welcome to your market report for Friday, June 22nd, 2018. A big welcome to the show. Listen, I'm very glad to have you guys here. Now, let's get the chart started right now, and let's go over to the silver price. And what we're looking at is we're up 7 cents on the day, which is better than nothing. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about silver today is we're up 7 cents, and we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, let's move on to cryptocurrency. We're at Bitstamp at 61.45. I told you I was expecting a bottom. Well, we're heading down and we're making bottoms, just like I said yesterday. A lot of guys are out there cheering Bitcoin on, saying it's going to go to the moon and everything else. And I've been saying, no, it's making bottoms, and we're going to see lower bottoms and opportunities to buy. And that's what we're looking at. We're looking at right now on the 15-minute chart. We'll zoom out a little bit. What do we see? We see it basically going down, making a bottom. That's what it does when it makes bottoms. And the bottoms, each subsequent bottom, is typically lower than the last. And during this process, what happens to all of these guys who are into cryptocurrency when Bitcoin's making bottoms? They get discouraged. Complete and utter abysmal discouragement. And in the end, they actually start to sell their cryptocurrencies that they paid $18,000 a piece for, Bitcoin, because they always buy on the way up. This is their typical way of doing things. They never buy when it's making bottoms. And they'll actually get discouraged and they'll actually sell. You know, biggest mistake they ever made. I've been caught in that game back a little while ago, and I sold a bit, only not because it was because I actually quite literally thought that Bitcoin was actually going to die. Don't ask me why I got that thought in my mind, but this was a different time and a different place, and I actually thought that cryptocurrencies was actually going to die. But now I know cryptocurrency is not going to die. In fact, it's going to be the big winner in the end, even though she's making bottoms this time around. This time around, I'm nobody's fool as to what's going on. And so this is the time to, but the problem with buying in right now is even though it's making bottoms and it's presenting buying opportunities, we don't know how low these bottoms are going to go in the end. I mean, Bitcoin could go down to $2,000 a piece. So you buy in now at 61.49, and you could be saying, "Oh, I could have had them for 2,000." You know. So what you got to do is you got to cost average on the way down as you buy. Now let's take a look at the Dow Jones today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 177 points. But what I want to show you is looking at this chart. We see this point right here on March 23rd. The market actually turned and changed direction on that point. And if you draw a line between that bottom and on the bottoms, just follow the bottoms here, right? From that point right there, March 23rd till now, and you'll see the market has been very, 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 very slow. It turned there on March 23rd. It's been very, very, very slowly rising. Now, a lot of people could contend that the market's going sideways, and it is going sideways, but you have to go back to this point right here at February 5th. The markets has basically been going sideways from February 5th. So see, if we draw a line here from February 5th across, we can see basically it's been going sideways. But it has turned upwards, but it's so slow, you almost can't even count it. This is only going to continue until a massive drop in the markets is coming. This massive drop in the markets is coming is when the bond market shoots to the moon. And you say, well, when's that going to happen? Well, I didn't finish cryptocurrency market capitalizations. Let me tell you when the bond market is going to shoot to the moon as soon as we're done market capitalizations here on cryptocurrency. We're looking at $259 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 40.9%. And there's some good buys in coins here. The best buy in coins here today is EOS. EOS is down 17.69%, which is massively down at $8.59. Bitcoin Cash is down over 13%. It's a good bargain too at $761. We're seeing some big moves downwards in these coins. Ethereum has had a big move down of 11.64% at 471 bucks. That's a good one too. Litecoin is down 11.51% at $85.57, which makes it a good buy too. So now let's move on to our oil. Oil is $67.69, down over $2 for sweet light crude. I mean, up over $2 for sweet light crude. Sorry, plus over 3.28% up for the day. So oil is getting a little bit more strength. You might see the price going up a penny or two at the pumps. Now let's move on to bonds and rates. Bonds are going up just a little bit fractionally, but this is not the big move upwards I'm expecting. I'll tell you exactly when I'm expecting the big move upwards in the bonds to start. 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks out, about 2 weeks out from now, I'm expecting the big move in bonds to start. That would be the beginning. And what we're going to see is we're going to see it move up. I'm expecting the U.S. 10-year to exceed 3.1%. Possibly 3.2% even would not be out of the question. Even 3.25% would not be out of the question. And that's when it's going to start to put pressure on. Once it hits 3.25%, that's when it's going to start to put a lot of pressure on the stock market to roll over the stock market. Because money is looking for a home right now. They're looking for yield. They're chasing yield something desperately. And bonds can give good yields if the yields rise. So it's a very simple equation. Now, U.S. dollar, 94.62 today on the U.S. dollar index, and that's quite high, but it's going along relatively stable. And the stability in the dollar right now is everything to do with what the Fed's doing with quantitative tightening, and also they're raising the federal overnight funds rate. Has everything to do with the strength in the dollar right now. Their programs that they got going on. If they were to move backwards on their programs, the dollar, all the moorings would be out from underneath the dollar if they were to do that. Now, what's trying to keep the dollar, what's trying to push the dollar in the opposite direction, push it down? The dollar would go higher if it was just for those Fed programs. The dollar would really, really be going up higher. But what's keeping the dollar at bay?
Your hands can do incredible things. They can turn broken into brand new. They can turn ingredients into a feast. They can even turn calculations into a career. And now, with GoDaddy Website Builder, they can build a website in under an hour. Just type in your business, select a design, and publish your site with only a few clicks, even from your cell phone. Simple as that. Try your hand at building your own website for free at GoDaddy.ca.
Some ad is off the side of the page or something. Oh my God, that was awful. GoDaddy or whatever in the fuck it was. Excuse my French. Man, and they make their ads so uproariously loud. Louder than everything else. You have your speaker set at a normal rate. They make their ads rate like this. Boom, it comes in. And they always start with some sort of bang, bang music. Some guy on a drum going bang, bang, bang. They're trying to draw attention to the ad, you know? And it scares you. And then you get mad at that particular product and you're like, I'll never buy that stupid thing ever again. Whatever it is. You know, I don't care how cheap they make it or how many ads they put on. You get mad, you know? They're stupid, these companies. They don't know. What they should come in is with soft music and make it so that we like it. Make it something we like. Rather than making us mad at them. You know, we'll never buy their product if they come at us with that kind of an ad. What they're trying to do is they're trying to draw our attention and attract our attention. But what they're attracting is our anger. In fact, a lot of things are making us mad in this society, and a lot of things that are making us mad are what our politicians are doing to us. They're taking advantage of us right now. And Naomi Prinz, she says, how Donald Trump's trade war could lead to a Great Depression. honest to God, if this trade war gets out of control, it could actually quite literally lead to a Great Depression, and it could trigger everything off. But why are they doing it? They're doing it to try to keep the dollar cool, to try to cool the dollar off. The dollar's red hot. And what the Federal Reserve is doing, their policies are driving the dollar up, making it red hot, making the dollar stronger. These trade wars are making the dollar weaker. So they're having to do this to support the Fed, to support the Fed's actions. Otherwise, the dollar would go out of sight on us. We need to do this, these trade wars, to try to cool the dollar off. And so one thing is working against the other. They're actually working in conjunction with each other to try to maintain the status quo, because everything is trying to get out of control right now. And the trade wars could get out of control. Everything is trying to move out of control. And we're in a period like a calm before the storm. Ultimately, the whole thing's going to fall apart anyway, because these bond rates are going to start to move up starting next month. And this is, watch the bond market. Watch the bond market, guys. Listen, thank you guys for listening to my market report, and we'll catch you again on the very next one on Monday. Bye-bye for now.